Now let us see how our formulation of a problem fits into the navigation problem or the route finding problem that we were discussing for an illustration. Here we can see a map that has been given to us. The vertices A, T, Z, O, S, let us assume that there are some cities in the map, and the edges joining all those vertices are the routes or streets or roads joining those cities. Now the initial state that we have been given, for an assumption, let us take A is the initial state and B is my goal state, which means that my goal test will give me a true if and only if the state passed as an argument to the goal test function is B. For all other states, the goal test will say that it is not a goal state. Okay. Now the set of all states, here we can see many states, A, Z, O, S, T, L, M, all these are states. The set of all states is called the state space. We navigate through the state space by applying allowable actions, and actions are specific to each city. Like we start from A, that is our initial state. From there I can do three different types of actions. This one, I can add a path of length 1 from A to Z, from A to S, from A to T. I can add a path of length 2 from here. From here I can add a path of length 2 again. From here I can add a path of length 2. From here I can add a path of length 3. I can again add a path of length 2, so on and so forth. At every point we separate the states into three parts while exploring the state space. The ends of the paths, the farthest paths that have been explored till now. What are the farthest paths that have been explored till now? This L, P, F, O. This is the farthest paths that have been explored. So this ends of the path, that we give it a name, it's called the frontier. On the left of the frontier, let us write the name. This is my frontier. On the left of the frontier, we have the states which are already explored, and on the right of the frontier, here we have the states which are unexplored. Again, we can see here some numbers written in green on the vertices, on the edges joining the vertices, they are the path cost from going from one vertex to the other. That path cost may be indicative of, for this root finding problem, it may be the distance, it may be the amount of fuel required, it may be the toll tax required from going to one city to the other, any type of cost that is incurred for going from one state to the other. So this is how we have mapped our generic definition of a problem into the root finding example.